Have you ever been triggered by something, oh, but your emotional reaction to it felt huge? Like a tone of voice, a smell, or even a song that sent your body into a panic? Was you had no idea why? Well, here's the thing. It's not all in your head. It's actually stored in your body. In this video, you're going to discover why your body remembers pain you thought you forgot, and how that hidden pain might be the reason you feel stuck emotionally, no matter how hard you try to move forward. We'll break it all down step by step in simple terms so you can finally start your emotional trauma healing journey with clarity, confidence, and compassion. You'll understand how somatic memory works, what repressed emotions look like, and exactly how to begin releasing that stored trauma in a way that feels safe. If you've ever asked yourself, why am I like this? This video could be the breakthrough you've been searching for. Hi, my friends. I'm Kimberly. So let's explain somatic memory. Let's start with something most people have never been taught. Your body has a memory of its own. This is called somatic memory. It means your body holds on to your experiences, especially painful or traumatic ones, even when your mind has forgotten. That's right. Your nervous system can remember things long after your conscious brain moves on. Imagine this. You're walking through a grocery store and suddenly you feel a wave of panic. You can't breathe. Your heart starts racing. And nothing is wrong in the moment that you can see, but your body has been here before. The smell of something, maybe the same brand of shampoo your parent used, brings you back to a moment of fear or panic, and boom, body reacts. This is how somatic memory works. It's your body's way of protecting you. If something painful happened in the past, an abusive relationship, childhood neglect, or even a one-time traumatic event, and your brain couldn't fully process it, that memory does not disappear. It gets stored. Sometimes that memory lives in your muscles, your posture, facial expression. It may show up as chronic pain, fatigue, emotional numbness, or overreactions to harmless situations. Understanding that the body keeps score gives you permission to stop blaming yourself. You're not overreacting and you're not dramatic. You're responding from a part of you that never felt safe. Once you see that your body holds these stories, you can begin a new chapter, one where you start gently process what's been budding under the surface. Somatic memory isn't a life sentence. It is an invitation to understand yourself, to listen to your body, and to begin emotional trauma healing in a way that's kind, not forceful. Have you ever cried out of nowhere or felt intense anger that didn't seem to match the moment that you were in? These are often signs of repressed emotion and subconscious trauma. When we don't feel safe to express big emotions, especially as children, or in traumatic situations, we tend to push them down. We disconnect from them, but they don't disappear. They are buried deep in our subconscious mind in the body. Maybe you were told, stop crying, to toughen up, smile through the pain. So you did. The sadness didn't go anywhere. It just got stuck. Now, as an adult, it might show up in unexpected ways. Maybe you burst into tears during a commercial, or you feel enraged when someone cancels plans on you, or you numb it completely and feel like nothing matters. These are symptoms of repressed emotions trying to come up for air. Subconscious trauma often create emotional triggers that don't make logical sense. You might feel overwhelmed when someone raises their voice, not because of so much what they said, but because your body is remembering the fear from years ago, from an experience they had. When we begin to connect the dots between our past experience and present emotions, everything starts to make more sense. When we stop thinking, what's wrong with me? And start understanding, this is why I feel stuck emotionally. Your emotional response, not wrong. They are wisdom from within. Trust those responses. And when you learn to gently face those repressed emotions and subconscious trauma with compassion, you create space for healing your inner wounds that have been quietly asking for your attention. The nervous system and the trauma connection. What if your anxiety isn't mental at all? Physical. That's your nervous system coming into play, and this is the command center of your body's responses to stress, danger, and safety. When you've experienced trauma, especially early or ongoing trauma, your nervous system can get stuck in a pattern of survival, always scanning for threats. There are four main responses: fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Each is a survival strategy. While they help you survive the hard moments, they can become the default setting even after the threat is long gone. If you're in constant fight mode, you may feel angry, irritable, and explosive. If you're in flight mode, you might feel restless, anxious, overworked. If you're stuck in freeze, you could feel numb, unmotivated, and disconnected. And if you're in fog, you might constantly people please or abandon your own needs, keep others happy. This is the trauma and body connection. Your body is trying to protect you, even when there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. That's why the nervous system healing is so powerful. When you start loving your them, you unlock energy, focus, and connection may have felt impossible before. You can learn to come out of survival mode. You can teach your body that it's safe now, that it doesn't have to live in the past. And as you do that, layer by layer, you step into a life where peace and presence becomes possible for you. How trauma gets stored in the body? Why do some people seem to bounce back from pain while others carry it for years? It often depends on how trauma was processed or stored in the body. Trauma isn't just about what happened to you. It's about what happened inside you when you didn't feel safe, seen, or supported. When something traumatic occurs and you don't have the support to fully process, like a safe adult in a calm environment, or even enough time, your body reacts. Your heart rate spikes. Your muscles are tense. Your breathing shortens. Your blood flow moves to survival areas of the brain. If this activation doesn't complete and discharge, frozen moment gets stuck inside of you. And over time, this stored trauma can affect your posture, such as hunched shoulders or shallow breathing. It affects your voice, whether you're monotoned or already high pitched. It affects your muscles, showing up as tight hips, a clenched jaw, chronic neck pain that you have, your digestive system, possibly IBS, constipation, or bloating. All of these symptoms are not random. They are signals. And once you learn how to read the body's language, you gain the power to respond to yourself with care. There are many paths to releasing stored trauma, from somatic therapy and breath work to massage, movement, and even sound healing. The key is to go slow, create safety, and allow the body to complete what it never had the chance to finish. So how do you begin releasing somatic pain? Well, your body holds pain. Now what? Healing happens through intentional practice. You don't have to go digging for trauma. Instead, focus on creating safety in the present. That's the doorway to releasing somatic pain. Here are a few gentle, powerful tools you can start using today. Grounding, for one, just means stay or stand with your feet flat on the floor. Take a deep breath. Feel the ground beneath you and say to yourself, I am safe right now. Somatic movement. This isn't about exercise. It's about small, intentional movement. Feel your body. Try rolling your shoulders or swaying or even just shaking out your limbs. Body scans, like, for instance, lay down or sit comfortably. Close your eyes and slowly bring your attention to each part of your body, from head to toe. Notice any areas of tightness or numbness. Breath work simply just means deep belly breathing. It calms your nervous system. Try inhaling 4 count, holding for 4 count, exhaling for 6. Visualize your hum. Just means singing or making soft sound that can activate your vagus nerve, which helps regulate your nervous system. And journaling, feel free to write about how your body feels. Don't judge or censor yourself. Let your body speak through the pain. Just let it all out. Safe support, work with a trauma-informed coach or therapist who understands how to guide your nervous system, healing, and emotional trauma release. You don't have to heal everything at once, and you don't need to have all the answers. Just start where you are. Choose one practice and give it 5 minutes a day, and let the healing be slow, steady, and safe. So let's sum this all up for you. You are not your trauma. You are not broken. You are a whole, wise, resilient human who has survived so much. Your body might remember pain your mind has forgotten. That doesn't mean you're doomed to live in that pain ever. There is a path to healing. There is a way back to safety. And that path begins when you start listening to the language, everybody, with curiosity instead of judgment. Start small. Be kind to yourself. And start right now. If this video helped you feel seen or understood, I'd love for you to share it with me, and also share it with someone else who might need this message today. And don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below about what resonated most, and hit subscribe for more content like this. You deserve peace in your life. Your healing journey is real, and I'm honored to walk with you one step at a time. Remember, you really are not alone. So do go find your joy, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks again so much for sharing your time with me today.